Welcome back to this fucking atrocity.
Well, that was a great disaster.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't call it that bad, Pedro.
I-
Don't get me wrong.
But Renoa's terrible though. Goddamn, I'm pissed off.
Okay. Now that we can agree on, yes.
Okay, in the end of the last part, Christy, Shu, and Nida told Squall it was a good idea to check back on Balamb and what was going on. And yeah, that's not good. That giant thing, that's Galbadia's garden, now in flying mode on his own, which means the town is fucked.
How did they figure out how to fly their own garden, damn it?
If I remember correctly, this is the episode where we're gonna meet Zell's mom.
Yes, very close, yes.
Galbadia?
Alright.
Something's not right.
This town is under the control of Sorceress Idea.
Because
Of course.
The town is off limits while we conduct our investigation. It will last for several days.
are you Marvin the Martian? I claim this city in the name of Mars.
Once we're through with our investigation, you're next.
Okay.
Well, at least the soldier is smart enough to not attack on sight.
I don't know what to do. What's happening in this town? When can we go in? If I knew this was going to happen, I would have brought my daughter with me. I hope she's all right.
Tell me all your troubles, lady, why don't you?
Well, to be fair, she's worried.
We were forced out of town days ago. Our daughter's still at home, but there's nothing we can do.
Well, if she's
the soldiers
All these soldiers from
bring her to you?
Galbadia, you got to stop and wonder whether Galbadia fell into the hands of the sorceress.
Oh, that happened a long time
they
ago,
can't-
dude.
Also, sorry to you, they can't take any chances that the daughter might be involved.
Then taking the parents instead, when they're in your close circle, so you know that they cannot technically do harm and they're not like bringing objects with them or something. I get the idea that there is a solution that fits their stupid criteria.
You guys look suspicious. What are you doing here?
It goes both ways with the criteria, Tio, here. In a sort of lockdown investigation like this, you can't let anyone out, and you can't let anyone in because
that's usually the procedure,
doing
yeah.
so could cause for a compromise of sorts here and there.
Hold up, man.
They can't
I live here.
afford.
Residents should be allowed in.
Oh boy.
I think they're actually about to explain why they don't allow people in.
It's off limits! You cannot enter or leave. Do you understand? Yeah, you did explain, yeah.
Essentially, they don't want anything compromising the scene here and there and possibly muddying
This is
the waters. here.
this is standard military and police procedure too. So
Who do you think you're talking to?
Yeah, what about tonight?
What? What is it now?
Yeah, you may wanna run.
You said the town was off limits.
Yes, I just said that, yes.
Does that mean we can't deliver a message either?
Yeah, here's the message. Fuck you.
That's too bad. We have some info on it alone.
What?
Do you really, though?
Wait, it's bluffing, Shirai.
It's not for you to know, Shirai.
Not now, Renoa. I'm playing.
God damn it, Renoa! Even your consciousness is stupid.
How sad is it that one's not actually written? I get the idea it could have been a potentially written scene, fucking up because she blabbers about this.
Renoa, what did we? Renoa, what did we talk about? You talking?
Oh my god! Hold on. There's a written word, but it's only with different color without brackets.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Gosh.
Consistency. What the fuck is that shit?
The soldiers told you, but you need to find the commander. And yes, you're forced to use Zell for this, if I recall.
Also, Renoa, you'll speak when you're spoken to.
Wait, now we can use selfie?
Yes, now we can.
Yes.
Because I guess she's
She needed
feeling
her
fine
night
now.
of sleep.
This is after the concert, Webs. Apparently the concert buttoned up her spirits, and now she's better.
Okay.
Bringing up my spirits? It was a disaster!
Okay. To be fair, Pedro, they're talking about the fact that you couldn't bring Selfie with you initially to the gate here as well.
Oh, is it? You couldn't go?
Remember?
Yeah, it was mentioned at the end of the previous part.
Ah, okay.
Dad, you haven't come back.
Of course.
Here's the daughter that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, at least she has a. Well, there's actually someone there. Who's that guy?
I get the idea. It might be the grandpa. I actually don't remember.
Oh, okay, she's fine then. She has the grandpa to take care of her.
I can't take it. I can't take it anymore.
Actually, he might just be a customer or something. I forget.
I don't know.
Oh, it's like Tom Hanks in The Terminal. Kitty.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's too lazy for even meowing. Alright.
And once again, you know what, Shiro? I get the feeling Kitazi doesn't know how cats are because he keeps having the cats waggle the tail, which, as you yourself said, that's usually not a good sign.
Wait, hold on.
Huh?
I have seen cats waggle their tails before, but...
I don't know, they do.
It
might be a point for Zol, actually.
Sure.
Yo,
They do
Squall!
move their tail, but it's different to dogs.
Yeah.
That's my room up there. It's sacred. You can't go in.
Oh, but please.
Alright.
However, you say that, and yet if I insist, I can still go in there.
Yeah.
But whatever.
But no, that's the thing, Jova. Yes, cats wiggle their tail, but usually for
This is
an
something-
aggressive or fear manner.
The reason I say that is because I already know in advance. That being said, this is another pet peeve I have with video games. I hate when games imply that something is off limits, but if I insist, suddenly it's no longer off limits. Because usually I like to take what a game tells me, to heart. At face value. So I mean, what's the point of a developer intentionally misleading the player into what he's allowed to do and what he's not allowed to do? I don't understand that, to be honest.
I can kind of get that mentality, seeing as how there are cases in certain games where you're told not to go somewhere, but that is supposed to be your hint that you're supposed to go there.
What do you want? If it's the commander you're looking for, I have strict orders not to let anyone through.
I mean, one of the initial dialogue in 9 actually contains 2 of this situation. If you say that you want to kidnap Queen Brain instead of Garnet for 3 times, Baku tells you you're an idiot. If you do it for 64 times, Ru becomes in telling you that you're an idiot.
That's not really the same thing, too. I'll explain.
Well, technically speaking, going to the room has the same effect. It doesn't give you a particular item or anything. It's just an extra thing.
You're not really understanding what I'm trying to say, but hold on, I'll explain in a moment. Go ahead, Dibs.
I think I get what you're trying to say. No need to explain. But okay, the thing is this though: there have been plenty of games that.
Yo, listen! We have top secret info. Bring the commander out.
Hold on, Dibs. Yes, Jova.
There are plenty of cases where a game will tell you that you can't do something or this or there, but that's actually a cue that you're supposed to go there. For example, if it's obviously a character who's your adversary or your character's adversary, then them telling you not to go there would make sense for them trying to mislead you here and there, and maybe reading in between the lines, you could get that here and there. There have also even been cases like that in Ace Attorney, where people obviously would mislead you here and there. So you, of course, you play... What's the term? Shoot, I usually know that word. Reverse psychology, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Anyway-
I get it.
Anyway, the captain instead is labeled with the yellow color. So who are the captain and the commander? I wonder.
Yeah, Sorceress today has the power. You know what I think? I don't think this girl alone
Oh my
even
god,
exists.
negationist. Even here, they cannot leave me alone.
It's such an excuse for the sorceress to attack other countries. It's just a lie.
Yeah.
Just shut up.
Yes, world domination. Away.
But she is the sorceress. Why would she need to tell lies?
Imply there's only one of them.
You'll see, Dibs. You'll see.
I understand. This town is safe because a lone might be here.
Congratulations, random NPC. You cracked the code.
Yes.
Yeah.
And your prize is you get to stay sitting there.
Yeah.
Basically. Alright.
So now we're gonna go up to his room.
If I remember correctly, yes. Yeah, there we go.
I said you can't go up. Okay.
So this is Zell's room. I say
Also, he has
Zell's
shotguns
right
in
here.
his room.
It's so clean for a guy's... Well, that's judgmental
Hey,
and
what's that
stereotypical
supposed
of you,
to mean?
isn't it, Quistis? We can be tidy too.
If I recall
Fuck
correctly,
off.
it's because his mother actually cleans it very religiously. It's almost
That mentality is so 90s. You can.
Keyboard. Once you reach my caliber, you gotta have more than one.
Get it? Only girls are clean and boys are always dirty.
Also, Zell, wasn't your T-board confiscated by the
What? What's so
He
funny?
literally,
I just
he literally
remember.
just said that he has more than one team.
I just remembered
my
something.
bad, sorry.
Do you know about Zell's famous incident, Quistis?
Oh no.
Why do you need to humiliate him like that?
What incident?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell. Hey, Zell, I'm gonna tell everybody about your humiliating accident.
Enough of that story!
Sorry, we can't have characterization.
Like right after assuming that you can't clean your own room.
It's not just that too. Like seriously, Quistis in the span of 10 seconds managed to come across as a really terrible person. Like first, she's incredibly judgmental and stereotypical about her view of an entire gender, and now for no real reason, she decides to confess to Squall about something that's really humiliating for Zell, who's supposed to be her friend and comrade. Meh.
How on earth did you get into town?
It's all in the brains, ma. We just said we had some info on the loan. Piece of cake.
What a relief. I was worried about it being up one of the guards.
No, not really.
Also, her name is Ma Dinkt. Get it? Because the last name is Dinkt. So her name is Ma. So it's like in Cow and Chicken, where
I'm gonna check if she actually has a name.
it's like in Cow.
That sounds like a bad punchline to a joke.
It's like in Cow and Chicken, where Mom and Dad are literally just called Mom and Dad.
If
So-
so, to threaten that the sorcerers will burn the town to the ground. Should there be any disturbance?
Isn't that also the kind of similar thing in Lady and the Tramp, where the humans that live with the protagonists are called like Darling and Dear John or something?
Sorceress Adea. Is she here?
I noticed the one with the Galbadian army. Grey hair, patch over one eye.
Must be Fujin. So they're here.
Oh man.
Leave it to me. I'll get rid of these jokers.
Bunch of jokers, yeah, Xenoblade reference. No, apparently Miss Ma Dinkt, she doesn't have an actual name.
So her name is Ma Dinkt. Okay. Oh, that reminds me, Teo. Does the wiki say anything about my favorite character, Mean Guy? Or terrible person, as he's known in Italy?
Disgusting person.
No, that's it. Disgusting person. Is there any info on him?
Okay, let me check. It might be in the D District prison.
Yeehaw! Super miracle kick!
Is that an Inazuma 11 move?
Maybe it's a precursor of the jacked shot.
Hey, I've told you time and again not to act while in people's houses. And by the way, why are we here in Zell's house to begin with?
Because you're
Yeah,
laying
there
there
was-
for siege.
The only point we need to get here is to get information that Fujin and Raijin might be in town.
Yeah. And that... hold on. Go ahead.
Control yourself, Zell. It's
Sorry.
not like you'll be able to resolve things just by fighting.
Yeah, well, what he said. And that was Zell's character development for the game. I hope you enjoyed it,
Hope you
guys.
enjoyed it.
There you go.
I didn't.
That's
Why are you
exactly...
running around in circles?
See, this is exactly why I wasn't even all that bummed out about it. Because she's just your generic concerned mom. But whatever.
Okay, bad news.
Just
Sadly,
now, a man
Hold on,
came in and
Dutch.
asked if he
Go
could...
ahead.
no. It's not important. Go on.
Just now, a man came in and asked if he could use the kitchen. You.
Yes.
I think he cooked some fish. The whole room is filled with strange odor. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
so that's why.
Couldn't have been me.
In a span of 5 seconds, all that happened. Right when you were in the vicinity as well. So how could you not
So
see
that's
it?
why there's this weird filter on the camera.
The-
It's like Vaseline.
It's because of the order of events that I did. Webs. Basically, the game expects you to go first to Zell's house and then do the rest of the stuff and then come back to Zell's house. But since I did everything before, and the last things remaining in the chain of events were just the 2 visits, I just did 2 visits back to back. So I kind of screwed up Kitaze's direction. Basically.
Oh no, their shift is almost over. The dog's done for today too. Now we've heard day's work. Gotta go feed the dog.
Why is there
It's a
why
doggy
is,
dog word.
Why is there a draw thing in the middle of the water?
It's you can get it through the thing there. Like if I remember
Yeah.
correct.
Anyway, bad news. Sadly, Mean Guy does not get his own page, nor is mentioned in the DD Street prison. Alas.
Sorry, Pedro.
It's a shame because Mean Guy was my favorite.
The guy was the best character.
Why
Mean Guy
are
is the
there
best character.
Why are there fanfics about Mean Guy?
No, reminds me too.
You know what? If you dig deep enough, there probably are.
Sherry, I'm not. I was wondering the same thing for fan content of Time and Eternity, and I was proven wrong. I'm not trusting anything anymore.
Are you still that shocked by the fact that Time and Eternity literally had just one piece of
Yes.
fan art and no other fan things?
Also, to be perfectly fair, I find like one or two, but literally just one or two on DeviantArt was like deep searching into some weird shit.
There's not
That's really it.
There's not even and for the record, no, there's no hentai doujins either. So there's literally
You would
nothing.
think that there would have been hentai of Time and Eternity, seeing as how the game itself, well, like I said, it tries to act risque, but in reality, it feels more like an innocent kid trying to act sexy.
Oh, there we are.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, Raijin,
Who's raging?
you.
Okay.
I overslept, you know.
Dwebs, that's like the
Wrong
third voice.
He did mention that he changes accent with each iteration. So
Okay,
it's,
but
So, like, it's Fujin.
that's not even that's not even an accent though. That's just a girl's voice.
Yeah.
Let him have a girl's voice.
Okay, fine.
You guys help me out here.
Dwebs?
That's someone else. That's someone else.
No, that's you.
Raging!
no need to shout.
Wow, what are you guys doing here? We're here to liberate Balamb, you know? I mean, we're here to liberate Balamb.
Well,
Why are you repeating yourself?
this is why you're being called Chicken
Seifer
Wolf.
told us to give you a whooping if we saw you, you know. My multiple accented voice tells you so. You told us help me out too.
So Raijin is Mel Blanc, the man of 1,000 voices.
Sick of dealing with this.
Raijin is
You know, your page is great if spy work involves phone calls.
Raijin's weapon of choice is a baton, and he uses electric attacks, but that's pretty much it. It's fairly easy.
Of course he uses electric attacks with a name like Raijin.
I really don't understand what those thought process.
Oh, there you go. Lionheart on him. There you go. Bye, Raijin.
That's a bit overkill, much.
I am so sick of everything that I'm going to end this quick.
But no, I don't get the idea why Seifer's lackeys were named after, you know, the gods of thunder and wind.
Oh!
Mythology.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Usually when Final Fantasy does this, it usually has a decent enough reason. This just feels... It's just there just for the hell of it.
It's where they have the elemental affinity, I will give it that, but again, it just feels random. No hard feelings.
Like that hard landing you just had.
There, we dealt with them. Let's move on now.
You know, Quest, now that I think about it, this is probably why you were fired as a teacher, or at the very least why you quit, why you were seen
Yeah.
as a crap teacher, because...
yeah!
Again,
The
it's
command
not
is
clear
gonna
on
get a
if she...
whooping too.
It's not clear on if she actually quit as a teacher or she was just quitting as Squall's teacher or whatnot because people still refer to her as a teacher anyway.
Whatever, Joe, but the
So
game
I
doesn't
guess you're
care,
the
why should we?
So I guess you're the commander. Pack your bags and get the hell out of Balamb.
Hey, Fujin.
Who's?
Me.
Ah, yes, me.
No, you're Raijin. Raijin? Defeated? Remember, basically, Webs, Fujin is kind
That's
of
right, baby.
You're kind of Fujin, the guy that Fujin kicks, basically.
You're all going down.
So, calm down.
Jesus, seriously.
Fujin, looks like you're on your own. Are you still willing to fight, especially considering how I literally blew up Raijin?
Rage.
Take that as a yes.
Yeah.
That's you.
She's not a blow.
Who's there?
You literally just beat him. Like,
Major comeback, you know. I'm wide awake now, you know. My
Just
voice has
pick a
changed
voice.
again, even. Just like waking up after taking a satisfying nap, you know.
Quit changing your voices or I will kick you down again.
Sure, I'll change my voice as soon as you change your personality. Oh wait, you can't.
okay, from this fight, you can potentially draw your next GF. Pandemona from Fujin, which is fitting considering it's not a super common thing, but you know, Pandemona is actually a wind elemental summon, which became mid-iconic. It has been referenced in a couple of games after this, so there is that. Although the franchise never had a staple wind-themed summon, so there's that. Sometimes it's Sylph, sometimes it's this, sometimes it's something else entirely. Hell, in 7 it was like Chocomog. So.
I withdraw. Raijin, go.
Well, one hit from me and that's all it took pretty much. Okay, one super attack from me, but still. And Quistis literally hit him with missiles.
Of course, to the face.
My favorite move of her, my favorite blue spell of hers is Gatling Gun, where she basically uses her boobs as Gatling Gun. I'm not kidding. She literally just, just perks up and like the bullets just come out of her. I'm not even kidding.
I forgot. Yes, it's easy. No More Heroes, where the superhero assassin actually has nipple machine guns.
I wonder why there's so much fan art of Quistis.
Oh, you don't even want to know. Like, seriously, like, there's some fan art out there of Quistis that,
questionable.
Are you, the two of you, taking orders from the sorceress?
Negative.
Raijin, look at Squall when he's talking to you. So I'm very polite.
The sorceress has nothing to do with us, you know. We're acting on our own.
Sure you are.
And you just lost. So how's that working out for you? On your own plan?
Yeah, we haven't lost as many times as we've lost your girlfriend.
Ooh.
We're on Seifer's side, you know.
I'm single. I don't have a girlfriend.
This is another thing. Oh, go ahead.
That's up to you. But enough is enough.
Surprisingly chill.
He has to be for this moment. This isn't an internal garden conflict.
Yep.
It's time to act like grown-ups.
We can't back out, you know.
Negative.
Seifer has a lot of followers, but we're his only friends. We're a posse, you know.
Yeah, too bad I never actually get to see any of that crap, so I don't care.
The Galbadia soldiers are only listening to Seifer because they fear the sorcerer. Without us, Seifer wouldn't have a posse, you know.
So you're literally the only two people that actually give a crap about him, basically.
And that's why I keep changing my voice, so there's the illusion he knows more than one person. If you guys stand behind him that much, tell freaking Seifer to stop this nonsense.
Zell actually has a point.
Affirmative.
We ain't no sellouts. Goddamn it, my voice again. We're behind Seifer all the way, you know.
Raijin,
He doesn't have much of a personality, so I gave him one.
I sadly have to admit Raijin is very bland. Fujin is much more interesting considering the
it's because
personality.
it's because much like Seifer himself, they have so little screen time in the whole game. Yes, Jova?
Honestly, Tio, I always found Raijin to be the one more full of character, whereas Fujin just feels like your typical, oh, I'm a deep sullen girl, so of course I only speak in one sentence or so. I'm so interesting and
I guess that's more compelling to me because I have to fill in the blanks, while Raijin is pretty much a clean slate and there's not much to see for me.
I guess for me, Raijin is, the plucky guy who, while being your adversary, it does actually mean well. It's just that he also wants to support Seifer along the way.
Talk anymore, you know.
That's exactly there you go, see? I told you she kicked him. Wimp!
There's also this, Jova. It's funny.
These two are gonna be in a great abusive relationship one day.
Oh god.
No, don't worry, sure. I'm just joking. They're not gonna be a thing. At least not in this game. I don't know if there's any fan fiction that does that.
No. No, I can tell you this. Well, if you, I don't know, you cannot do it, but if you have time to see some videos online, check the story again of the City of Peromnia. Both Seifer, Fujin, and Raijin are included in the game, and they're much more expanded in both how they relate to each other as friends, and how their relationship with the team of the good guys, because we start out with like the usual jackasses, but we actually have to evolve because the situation is an emergency that...
Basically, Squall was all like, well, nothing wait, what is this feeling? So Squall is starting to feel things.
Oh, no, friendship is contagious, Jesus Christ.
So where are we going next, Squall?
I suppose we should do nothing about the chance that Idea's soldiers might burn down the place, but okay.
Oh no. Webster?
Webs?
Oh, sorry.
Hi.
What is it?
Have you decided on a destination?
We're actually trying to do Little Devil Spawn. Please stay put.
Wait. I mean, wait. Jeez, where'd that come from to you?
Can we maybe go to Trebia Garden?
Well, remember, Jova,
It's like...
Taylor's not a fan of Selfie, we already established this.
Well, I knew that, but he's never referred to her as a devil spawn until now, and jeez. I mean, okay, look, what? And hey, I mean, Selfie's already shown that she's more useful than, like, a good portion of our cast anyway. Oh, I see. That's why. Of course you'd want to go.
And to be fair, we're actually about to get characterization from her.
Honestly, Terry, if you want to call someone Devil's Spawn in this game, call Renoa. I mean, Selfie at this point is kind of harmless as far as I'm concerned.
I guess, true.
Also,
whatever.
I kind of like Selfie a bit more than I did initially.
I'm guessing, Teo,
Yeah.
you're just not a fan of the Genki girl trope.
Not really, actually. It's that she tends to be more on the annoying side than anything.
I mean, that's the thing. I feel like Selfie is a case where, yeah, I think she's gonna be annoying, but I'd say that she actually does have
She does start off annoying with that whole train song shit, but she does mellow a lot over the course of the game, honestly. It's been a while since we've seen her actually do something annoying, to be honest with you. So, honestly, at this point, I'm just kind of, eh.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'll say it right now. Selfie probably would be a better candidate for leading lady than Renoy. Okay,
Honestly,
sorry,
go ahead.
Here's the idea of a character. A character can start off some ways, but usually the idea is to show that they have secret hidden depths to them here or there. The problem with a character like Renault is like, well, when you get to her hidden depths, it doesn't necessarily make her a much greater character.
Quite the opposite, actually.
Like, okay, whereas compare this to Selfie, you know, when you actually do see more of her depths here, it does make her more fleshed out as a character, and you do understand some of her plights here and there.
I think the problem is the game's writing does a very poor job at maintaining this.
It's more sort of, it's like this, you know, Teo, that's the thing. Now that I think about it, Teo, maybe Kitaze wanted to make her your typical annoying Genki girl, but since he kind of gave up and focused now only on Squall and Renoa, there's not even time to make her more annoying.
That's also the weird thing, because Ojima has written stories before where there are like a jillion different characters being juggled, you know, and the plot lines tend to be, you know, consistent for the most part. So it's uncharacteristic unless Kitaze really forced this kind of narrative.
Oh yeah, like you yourself said too. Nojima is a guy who comes in to help. The ones actually in charge are the directors. And Kitaze is the leader. So Kitaze is the one in charge here. That's the problem. Again, like that. In order for Final Fantasy to truly, you know, get all of this crap behind it, Kitaze has to go. He really needs to go.
I also can get some ideas, considering he worked most prominently on 5, and that one not only has a more restricted party of, you know, people, only 4 people, with the 5th one that substituted another at some point, but even the cast of the other NPCs is not as, you know, not big as one of the other chapters. So that could explain a lot of things, like the reduction of total party members, and yet the fact the inability of handling all these different subplots. But whatever.
See ya.
See ya.
So,
See ya.
Ta-ta.